Alright, we're back. Screaming Demons RC, SDRC. In the shop tonight is the third part of our series that we're doing on the Xmaxx build. We're going to be putting in the B&M RC Racing battery plates today. Or tonight, sorry, it's evening here. Get my camera to focus a little better here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to break open this package and see what we got in the package here. Hold on one second. And remember, when you open these packages, be careful because these aren't just a regular package. These are actually stickers here that you can reuse. I just basically cut off the back one and place it like this. Give those guys some good advertising. Make something cool in your shop too. And obviously the B&M on the front is a sticker too. I already got one on my stand for my Xmaxx. And I think I even got one over here where did I put it? Where did I put it? Right up there. There we go. So, there you go. Sticker up your shop and your toolbox and all that stuff with the packaging. That's pretty cool. Most companies don't do that. And obviously, don't tear into the bags either because they're reusable Ziplocs. That's always good for parts here in the future. And they give you a nice sticker in there. Cool. I love the guys at B&M. Always taking care of us. Look at these. Nice aluminum plates. Some foam here, one-sided sticky foam to put on the bottom and one to go on the other side. Flip it over. One goes on the bottom, one goes on the top like that. So you got some protection for your batteries. They're not just bouncing onto a metal plate. There's some good vibration dampening there. So I'm gonna break open the bag of ties here. The Velcro cable ties, battery straps, so nice. Now here you get two long ones. There's a long one, yeah. There's another long one, and then four short ones. Okay, so each plate will get a long one and two short ones. The short ones go side to side. The long ones go end to end. So I'm going to set this up here. I already had one of my foams I popped out of there because I have to get rid of these foams. I had to take off the sticky stuff that was there. Well, that's already gone. So basically, you gotta pop this in place, and you can see they fit. I'll zoom back a bit. You can see they fit in there nicely. There's a bit of movement back and forth, but basically center it where you need it. And so what I'll do is I'll set it up with the foams and the straps and my batteries and everything in place. Then I will drill the holes once I've got everything how I want it to be, how I'm going to use the vehicle with the batteries I'm going to be using, which I have a bunch of the same batteries, the Awamfi 4 cells. So I'm going to get those out and set that up, and then I'll get it installed and show you what it's like. Okay, in my Xmaxx I also had this strip of foam here that was stuck against the side, in the side there, and I had to remove that because it would not fit. The plate and the battery wouldn't fit. So here I got this one completely done. I can show you what it looks like. There's the battery in there. That's a 100C 5000 milliamp 4 cell Awamfi battery, hard case. These are new batteries I just got in. Basically just haven't even ran these ones yet. I'm just waiting for my Xmaxx to get up and going so I could start using these ones in it. So these would be the batteries I wanted to set the trays up with. So there you can see the foam on the bottom and the foam on the top. The battery sits. You got lots of cushion, and then these just simply slide in place. Put them in there, and you can see they fit pretty well. You can slide them back and forward just slightly, so you center them, and then grab yourself your drill bit. I'm going to start with a, where did I put them? I'm going to start with a 5/32 drill bit. I think I'll get them just one sec here. Alright, found my drill bit. It was hiding under a chunk of foam. Okay, so simply you just mark your holes with your drill bit. You probably want to do this with two hands. I'm holding the camera, so obviously hold it down and just mark your holes all the way around, or drill right through if you're holding onto your battery, obviously, and drill right through all four holes. And then they supply hardware. B&M supplies all the hardware for that. So you take your screw, or your bolt, screw, whatever you want to call it, and you go from the bottom with the screw up through the bottom of the chassis, and then you put your washer down, and obviously your nylock nut, You don't have to add any Loctite for nylock nuts because they are self-locking with the nylon at the top, if you don't know that. So I'm going to get that all done, drilled out, and bolted down, and I'll show you what it's like after. Alright, I've got one all installed. There's the nuts, you can see, all tightened up with the bolts. They snugged right down. Nice. This battery is not going anywhere. I've actually, ever since I've ran my Xmaxx, I've always had, you can see the slots cut there. And there was one over here that I ran the batteries, the straps through and around. And I never really liked it. It was never really that tight. Well, I've never seen my batteries so tight and snug in there. All I know is, Dozer, you are going to like your battery trays, buddy, because these are awesome. No more batteries flying out. No more batteries slapping forward and back. You don't even need foams in here. These are not going nowhere, man. This is awesome. Loving it. So basically, the hardware they supply, B&M supplies, not these little ones, but these ones here, it's a 3/32. That's the Allen wrench that I use to tighten it up, or the Allen driver. It's not metric, so if you think your metric 2.5 is not biting and it's slipping, that's because it's not metric. It's a 3/32. Also, the drill bit I used, hold on, the drill bit I used was 11/64ths. And the one I used first was a 5/32, I believe, and it was too small. The screws wouldn't go through the plastic, and so I just drilled it out to 11/64, and she's good to go. So I'm totally happy with how that mounted and is down there. I'll quickly tilt the truck up so you can see what it looks like from the bottom, but it's pretty simple. Oh, hold on, it's just four screws. You can see the screw heads there. Nice and simple, stainless steel, so no worries. Alright, I'm going to basically pause this and get the other side done and show you guys what it looks like completed. But I'm really stoked on that. Thank you, B&M, yes. Alright, I got both these battery plates in, and the batteries are all fastened in there great. I can't say enough about these battery trays, these battery plates. The straps, the whole system is excellent. Like I said, anybody with an Xmaxx that goes really hard, bashes hard, does speed runs, wants to make sure their batteries are not flying out of their truck. Like around here at the SD compound, lots of the guys, we run the Xmaxxes, and I mean, everybody I show these to is going to want a set. I know Gord already has a set. He's going to want to put his in, because I am very impressed with these. Highly recommended by the SD crew, these are going to be. So, yeah, I can't say enough about these. Thank you very much, B&M, for designing these, because without these, I don't know, man. The batteries were getting pretty beat up, and they're flying out of the trucks and stuff with the jumps we were doing, and no matter how we held them in with whatever Velcro, it was ripping apart, and it was just no good. And the original straps, they didn't fit all the batteries that people were using, so these are a great option. Definitely, I don't know what else is on the market for battery trays for the Xmaxx, but if I was you, I'd be looking into the B&M RC Racing battery plates. Check them out. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this build. I'm going to try and get something else done tonight. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have time, but I'd like to get this spur here put onto the shaft, get these bearings cleaned, and put that in at least. So I'll see if I can get that done here. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to continue on this video tonight because I looked at these bearings and they are pretty bad shape. I don't want to put all this back together with these brand new gears here and have these old bearings end up, hand grenading and exploding in there and causing me any problem. You can see this one's pretty dirty, and they're a bit, sloppy. I could see the tolerances weren't that good anymore. So I'm going to opt. I didn't have any in stock. I'll see if maybe Gord has a couple, or I'll head down to NRC or something and grab a couple quickly so I can get this build back going together. But yeah, I didn't want to, put these old bearings in there. They're just not good enough. And and not in my opinion anyway. So we're gonna end that video tonight, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, the camera's not focusing. There we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I'll be bringing you another video really quick. It'll be on these gears, the B&M gears for the stock motor, or the motor I'm putting in will be the Hobby Wing 4985 1650 kV, the easy run. And so that's going to be probably the next video I do on this. It's either that, or I do have a few other small parts that I could put in, and we'll see. I got some I got these washers here for the body, the unbreakable body. I might slap those in really quick in the next video. So you guys will see it though. It'll be coming out soon. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that and I gave you some good information. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, all that stuff. And I appreciate it a lot, you guys. You help us out, and we'll be bringing you more videos. So, Screaming Demons RC, SDRC, we're out.